What if I told you that the universe has already prepared a special path of abundance for you in 2025? Yes, you Virgo. While many people are still wondering what this year will be like, the stars have already aligned powerful energies that will transform your financial life in ways you can't even imagine. You know that feeling that it's your turn? Well, that's exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to show you 11 concrete proofs, clear signs that the cosmos is sending, demonstrating that 2025 still holds millionaire opportunities for Virgos. And look, I'm not talking about luck or chance. I'm talking about a rare celestial alignment that happens once every few decades, and that is especially favoring your sign now. Each piece of evidence I'm going to reveal here is like a piece of a cosmic puzzle that is fitting perfectly for you. If you leave this video now, you'll miss crucial information on how to take advantage of these energies that are only available for a limited time. Virgos who understand and apply what I'm about to share will have a huge advantage over those who ignore these signs. So take a deep breath, because your financial life is about to change completely. First test: Saturn's return to the house of material prosperity. The first irrefutable proof that 2025 will be your millionaire year is written in the stars in a very clear way. Saturn, the planet of discipline and rewards for hard work, has entered an extremely favorable position in relation to your sign. And do you know what that means? It means that all the effort you've put in over the last few years, all those sleepless nights, all the dedication you've put into your work, will finally yield concrete and tangible results. Virgo is known for being hardworking, dedicated, and meticulous. You're not the type who wants easy money or dubious shortcuts. You want to build something solid, something real. And that's exactly what Saturn is bringing you now. This planetary transit happens only once every 29 years or so. So do you understand the rarity of this moment? It's as if the universe has saved a special reward just for you. And now the time has come to receive it. But be warned, because Saturn doesn't give anything away for free. It demands that you continue working, continue dedicating yourself, but with a difference. Now each of your actions will have a multiplied return. It's as if you've been planting seeds for years, and finally the time for abundant harvest has arrived. The financial opportunities that will appear for you will not be a matter of chance. They will be the direct result of your competence, your organization, that unique ability of yours to pay attention to details that other people ignore. And the most incredible thing is that this positioning especially favors gains through your main work, what you already do well. You don't need to reinvent the wheel or start from scratch in something completely different. The money will come precisely from what you already master, only on a much larger scale. Saturn is also bringing important people into your path, people who will recognize your value and will be willing to pay well for it. It could be a new job with a much better salary, a significant promotion, an important contract if you work for yourself, or even financial recognition for an old project that you had even forgotten about. The energy is so strong that even situations from the past can resurface, bringing unexpected financial benefits. Second test: Jupiter expanding its sources of income. The second sign comes from Jupiter, the great benefactor, the planet of expansion and abundance. And guess where it's positioned now in relation to your birth chart? Exactly in the sector that governs your finances and material resources. Jupiter is like that generous uncle who always wants to see you doing well, always wants to give you opportunities. When it passes through this area of your chart, doors open almost magically. You'll realize that possibilities that didn't even exist before are emerging. It's as if the universe is multiplying your chances of making money. And I'm not talking about a single source of income. Jupiter wants to expand, wants to multiply. So you can expect several opportunities to appear at the same time. Maybe you'll start making money from a hobby you've always had. Maybe someone will invite you to a lucrative partnership. Maybe you'll discover a talent of yours that can be monetized. Jupiter's influence also brings luck in investments. If you were thinking about investing your money somewhere, this is the right time. Of course, you need to do your part, study, research, use that Virgo characteristic of yours to analyze everything carefully. But with Jupiter on your side, the chances of making good choices increase significantly. Another incredible thing about this transit is that it also attracts generous people to you. People who want to help, who want to teach you, who want to open doors. You may receive a valuable recommendation, invaluable financial advice, or even direct help from someone who believes in your potential. Jupiter also favors learning that generates profit. If you invest in a course or professional training now, the return will be very quick and much greater than the initial investment. It's as if every real you put into yourself multiplies tenfold. And there's more. Jupiter loves it when you share your abundance. So the more you help other people, the more generous you are with your knowledge and resources, the more the universe will give back to you twofold. It's a wheel of prosperity that grows the more it spins. Third test. The North Node pointing towards your financial evolution. Now let's talk about something few understand but which has enormous power. The North Node. It represents the path of your soul, the direction you need to go to evolve. And in 2025 for Virgos, this point is directly linked to financial and material growth. This is no coincidence. The universe is literally showing that your path of evolution passes through material prosperity. Many people have the mistaken idea that spirituality and money don't mix, but this is a big mistake. You can and should prosper financially. It's part of your evolutionary journey now. The North Node brings a sense of destiny, of purpose. When you follow the direction it points, things flow naturally. It's like swimming with the current instead of against it. And the current is now taking you straight to financial abundance. But there's an important detail. The North Node also asks you to step out of your comfort zone. Perhaps you need to change some old habits regarding money. Perhaps you need to stop underestimating yourself and start charging what you're really worth. Perhaps you need to abandon that scarcity mindset that was planted in your mind long ago. Virgos sometimes have difficulty recognizing their own worth. You do so much, you work so hard, but when it comes time to collect, you feel ashamed, you think you're asking for too much. The North Node is saying, enough of that. You are worth a lot and you need to start acting like someone who is worth a lot. This isn't arrogance, it's simply recognizing the truth. When you position yourself correctly, when you establish your real value, money comes naturally. People notice those who know their worth. And another thing, the North Node favors financial partnerships. You don't need to do everything alone. In fact, this year is perfect for joining forces with others, creating something together, sharing responsibilities and profits. Virgos like to control everything, I know, but sometimes they need to trust and share. And when you do that with the right people, the result is much greater than you could achieve alone. Call to action. Subscribe to the channel. Look, before I show you the fourth piece of evidence, I want to make a quick request. If you're enjoying this video, if this information is making sense to you, then please subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell. That way you won't miss any new content that can transform your life. And do one more thing for me. Leave a comment below telling me where you're watching from. I love knowing that we have Virgos from all over here. And look, if these messages are touching your heart, if you feel that this content is really making a difference in your life, consider becoming a supporter of the channel. Your contribution helps us continue bringing you these special videos. It's totally optional, but if it comes from the heart, the universe will reward you in ways you can't even imagine. Now let's continue with the evidence that your millionaire year is guaranteed. Fourth test. Venus bringing recognized value to your work. The fourth test is linked to Venus, the planet of value, beauty, and attraction. When Venus makes positive aspects with your sign, as is happening in 2025, it means that people will begin to see your true worth. You know that work you do so well but that goes unnoticed? It won't anymore. Venus is illuminating your qualities, shining a spotlight on everything you do best. And when people recognize your value, they pay for it. It's that simple. Venus also governs relationships, and relationships are the foundation of any successful business. This year you will attract the right people, those who will truly value what you offer. No more clients who only want discounts. No more bosses who don't recognize your effort. No more situations where you give a lot and receive little. Venus is completely changing this game. The connections you will make now will be lasting and profitable. They can be business partnerships, loyal clients who recommend you to others, or important contacts that open doors that were previously closed. Virgos have a natural gift for quality work. You don't do anything halfway. When you take on a responsibility, you deliver with excellence. And Venus will ensure that this excellence is finally rewarded accordingly. You may receive much better offers than you were used to. You may discover that your work is worth much more than you imagined. You may have that wonderful feeling of finally being paid fairly. And there's another interesting aspect. Venus also favors earnings through things related to aesthetics, good taste, and visual organization. If you work with anything that involves making things beautiful, organized, and presentable, your chances of profit increase significantly. This can range from professional space organization to creative work of any kind. Venus also brings a very pleasant energy to negotiations. You will find it easier to reach good agreements, easier to convince people, and easier to close deals. It's as if you gain an extra charm that makes everything smoother and more favorable. Fifth test. Mercury sharpening your mind for profitable decisions. Mercury is the ruling planet of Virgo. So when it's well positioned, you Virgos become even more powerful. And in 2025, Mercury is making incredible transits that will turbocharge your ability to make smart financial decisions. You'll notice your mind is faster, clearer, and more focused. That Virgoan characteristic of carefully analyzing everything will be even sharper. And when you combine intelligence with opportunity, the result is profit. Mercury governs communication, and communication is money in the modern world. If you work with anything that involves speaking, writing, teaching, selling, or persuading, your earning potential is multiplied this year. The words that come out of your mouth or your text will have greater conversion power. You'll be able to explain your ideas more clearly, you'll be able to make people understand the value of what you offer, and you'll be able to close more deals. Mercury also favors rapid learning. If you need to develop a new skill to increase your earnings, this is the perfect time. You'll absorb information with surprising speed. It's as if your brain is functioning at peak performance. And all the new knowledge you acquire now can be quickly transformed into money. Another important thing. Mercury governs small businesses, commerce, and exchanges. If you're thinking about starting something on your own, opening a small business, selling a product or service, the stars are totally in your favor. Mercurial energy helps you identify opportunities that other people don't see. You'll perceive market niches, understand what people need, and know exactly how to offer the right solution at the right time. And there's more. Mercury also protects against bad financial decisions. Your tendency to analyze everything is even stronger, so you'll be able to identify pitfalls before falling into them. You'll realize when something isn't right, and you'll avoid losses that other people end up having. Sixth test. Mars giving energy to financial action. Mars is the planet of action, courage, and initiative. And when it's well positioned in relation to Virgo, as it is at various points in 2025, it means you'll have plenty of energy to go after what you want. Remember that project you've been putting off? That idea you had but haven't put into practice? That difficult conversation you need to have to improve your financial situation? Mars is giving you the courage and energy needed to act. Virgos sometimes overthink and underact. They plan, analyze, waiting for the perfect moment. But Mars is saying, the perfect moment is now. Imperfect action is better than perfection without action. You don't need to wait for everything to be absolutely perfect to start. Start and adjust along the way. Mars also brings a healthy competitive energy. You'll feel that desire to win, to overcome obstacles, to prove your worth. And that's great for the financial area, because the market rewards those who have grit, who don't give up at the first difficulty. Of course, you need to channel this Martian energy intelligently, in the Virgo way. This isn't about acting recklessly without thinking. It's about using the strategy and planning you already have, but adding speed and determination. It's the perfect combination. Virgo's caution with Mars courage. You'll also notice you have more energy to work. That fatigue you might have been feeling will decrease. You'll wake up with more energy, you'll be able to be productive for longer, you'll have that good feeling of making things happen. And productivity is money, especially for those who work for results. Mars also favors negotiations where you need to defend your interests. You'll be able to position yourself better, speak firmly about what you deserve, and not accept less than what is fair. Sometimes we need this more assertive energy to avoid being taken advantage of, and Mars is giving you that. Seventh test. Uranus bringing profitable innovations. Uranus is the planet of sudden changes, innovations, and unexpected things. And it's making a super interesting aspect with your sign in 2025, bringing financial opportunities you never imagined. Could be something totally outside of what you know, something new, something different. Uranus likes to break patterns, to bring the unexpected. So prepare yourself for very pleasant surprises. It could be an opportunity to make money with technology, with the internet, with something modern you didn't even know existed. It could be an unexpected invitation, a unique chance that appears out of nowhere. Virgos generally prefer the safe, the known, the tested. But Uranus is asking you to open your mind to new possibilities. You don't need to abandon what already works, but you can add something innovative, something different. The combination of the traditional with the modern can be extremely profitable for you this year. Uranus is also linked to financial freedom. Perhaps you will feel a strong desire to have more autonomy, to not depend so much on a fixed job, to create your own sources of income. And the universe is conspiring to help you achieve this. The opportunities that will arise will have a flavor of independence, of the possibility of doing things your way. Another characteristic of Uranus is that it brings rapid changes. So don't be surprised if your financial situation suddenly improves. You may see a transformation in a matter of weeks or months that you thought would take years. Uranus accelerates processes. It also favors jobs that you can do from anywhere, that give you mobility, that don't tie you to an office. If you were thinking about something like that, the chances are excellent. And there's something very important. Uranus demands flexibility. Opportunities will appear, but perhaps not exactly in the way you expected. So keep an open mind, be willing to adapt your plans, accept paths different from those you had imagined. Sometimes the universe has a better route than ours. 8th test. Pluto transforming your relationship with money. Pluto is the planet of profound transformations, of changes that happen internally and then reflect externally. And it's in a position that will completely revolutionize your relationship with money. It's not just about earning more. It's about changing your entire financial mindset. Virgos sometimes carry fears related to money. Fear of not having enough, fear of losing what they have, fear of not being able to support themselves. Pluto will stir up these deep issues and do an emotional cleansing. You will begin to realize where these limiting beliefs come from, and you will be able to free yourself from them. When you change internally, the external world changes along with you. It's a universal law. If you've always had difficulty with money despite working hard, there's probably some subconscious belief sabotaging you. Pluto will bring this to the surface so you can transform it. It may be painful to look at these issues, but it's necessary. And the reward is enormous. Real financial freedom, not just in your pocket but in your mind. Pluto also brings immense power when you learn to work with your energies. It's as if you discover a hidden superpower within yourself. For Virgos, this superpower is linked to the ability to transform resources, to take something simple and make it valuable, to organize chaos into something profitable. You will discover that you have more financial power than you imagined. There is also the aspect of resilience that Pluto brings. Even if you go through some temporary financial challenge, you will have incredible inner strength to recover and come back even stronger. Pluto doesn't let anyone stay down. It knocks them down to rebuild better. Another powerful thing, Pluto governs shared money, inheritances, other people's resources. There may be some issue in this area that resolves in your favor this year. It may be something that was stalled and finally moves forward. It may be a benefit you didn't even expect. 9th test. The solar eclipse opening portals of prosperity. Eclipses are powerful portals of change. And in 2025 we have eclipses that are perfectly aligned to bring prosperity to Virgos. A particularly important solar eclipse will occur in an area of your chart that governs financial gains and personal values. Eclipses are like points of no return. When they happen, something changes permanently. And in this case, the change is for the much better in your financial life. During the eclipse season, doors that were closed open. Opportunities that didn't exist suddenly appear. Important people cross your path. Contracts are signed. Changes happen. It's a period of approximately 6 months where everything can change very quickly. For Virgos especially, this solar eclipse is bringing an energy of financial new beginnings. It's as if you could press a reset button and start a new, more abundant phase. If you haven't been satisfied with your financial situation until now, this is the perfect cosmic moment to change everything. Eclipses also bring revelations. You may discover something important about money that you didn't know before. It could be valuable information, it could be the perception of a hidden opportunity, it could be finally understanding how something that always confused you works. And this revelation could be the key to your financial success. Another characteristic of eclipses is that they accelerate destiny. Things that would take a long time to happen naturally happen quickly during eclipse seasons. So if you were waiting for a financial improvement, it may arrive much faster than you expected. Eclipses also ask you to let go of the old to receive the new. Perhaps you need to let go of a situation that is no longer serving you, even if it scares you. It could be a job that doesn't value you, it could be a business that isn't going anywhere, it could even be an old belief about money. When you let go with confidence, The universe fills the empty space with something much better. 10th test. Correo healing his financial wounds. Chiron is known as the wounded healer. He shows us where we have deep wounds but also where we have the power to heal, both ourselves and others. In 2025, Chiron is touching areas of your chart related to self-esteem and personal worth, which are directly linked to prosperity. If you've always had difficulty charging what you're worth, feeling deserving of abundance, believing you can be rich, Chiron will work on these issues with you. The healing Chiron brings is neither quick nor superficial. It's deep and lasting. You will begin to understand where that voice in your head comes from that says you don't deserve to earn well. It could be something from childhood. It could be something someone told you a long time ago. It could be a cultural belief you absorbed without realizing it. But now you will be able to question it, transform it, free yourself from it. When you heal from the feeling of not deserving, money flows naturally. It's as if you unblock a channel that was clogged. Virgos especially tend to be very hard on themselves, very self-critical. You always feel you haven't done enough, that you could have done better. This creates a vibration of inadequacy that repels prosperity. Chiron is teaching you to be kinder to yourself, to recognize how much you've already done, how much you already are. And when you recognize yourself, others also recognize and reward you for it. Another interesting aspect is that Chiron can put you in situations where you help other people with financial issues, and in doing so you also heal yourself. It's possible that you become a reference for people who are going through the same difficulties you've already gone through. And by sharing your experience and knowledge, you attract even more abundance. Chiron is also asking you to be honest with yourself about what you really want. Not what others expect of you, not what would be sensible or safe, but what your heart truly desires in terms of financial and professional life. 11th test. The full moon in Virgo manifesting your desires. The last, but certainly not least, test is the full moon that will occur in your sign in 2025. Full moons are moments of manifestation, of harvest, of seeing results. And when a full moon occurs in your own sign, it's as if the entire universe conspires to fulfill your desires. This particular full moon is charged with the energy of prosperity and abundance. It's the perfect time for you to perform rituals, set clear intentions about what you want to manifest financially, and visualize your ideal life. The moon has enormous power over emotions and the tides of life. A full moon in Virgo illuminates all Virgoan qualities: work, dedication, service, perfection, analysis, organization. It's as if these qualities of yours are in maximum evidence, and everything you've built upon them finally bears visible fruit. You can expect that at this time of year something important will materialize in your financial life. It could be the closing of a deal, it could be a positive response you've been waiting for, it could be recognition for a job well done, it could literally be money arriving in your account. The full moon is the peak, the climax, when things become complete. It also brings mental clarity. Things that were confusing become obvious. Decisions you've been postponing become easy to make. You see with total clarity what the next step you need to take towards your prosperity is. And you have the courage to take that step. Another beautiful thing about this full moon is that it happens at a time of year when the other transits we've already mentioned are also active. So it's as if all these energies come together at a culminating point of manifestation. It's pure astrological magic working in your favor. Take full advantage of this energy. Make your requests to the universe with clarity and faith. Believe that you deserve it and that you are receiving it, as you truly are. Conclusion and call to action. So, these are 11 concrete proofs that 2025 will still be a millionaire year for you, Virgo. Each of these astrological signs is happening right now, working in your favor, creating perfect conditions for you to prosper. It's not a matter of luck, it's not a matter of chance. It's the universe recognizing all your effort, all your dedication, all your journey so far. You deserve this abundance. You worked for it. Now it's time to receive it. But remember that the stars show the possibilities, they open the doors, but you need to walk through them. You need to act, you need to seize the opportunities that are arising, you need to believe that it's possible. So my final message to you is, trust the process, trust the universe, but above all, trust yourself. You have everything you need to transform your financial life this year. All the tools are in your hand. All the energies are aligned. Now it's just a matter of putting it into practice. And I want to ask you a question. Of these 11 pieces of evidence I've shown you, which one made the most sense to you? Which one did you feel is already happening in your life? Leave it in the comments, I want to know. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe now and turn on notifications. We post new content regularly, and you won't want to miss any information that can transform your life. And look, if these messages touched your heart, if you feel this content is really making a difference, consider supporting the channel by becoming a subscriber. Your contribution helps us continue bringing you special videos like this. It's an exchange of energy. You support those who support you. The universe always rewards generosity. Now I challenge you. Choose one of these 11 pieces of evidence and take concrete action regarding it today. Don't leave it for later, don't postpone it. Today. It can be something simple, but let it be a real step towards your prosperity. And come back here in a while to tell us what happened. You'll be surprised by the results. Always remember, the universe is on your side, the stars are aligned, and you are more powerful than you imagine. Go out there and conquer everything you deserve. Your millionaire year has already begun.